Now, a word about animals on the Mark Thompson Show.
Yes, we're going to get right to Karen Dawn because we are remiss in being a little late to her. Hi, Karen.
Good to see you.
Hi. So let's talk about this movie you saw, this animated movie.
At the end of our last visit, I remember announcing with great joy that Chicken Run was coming out on Netflix on December 15th. The reason I was so excited was that I had heard that it looked at factory farming. And the reason that's so exciting to me is because a lot of animal rights activists, the thing that gets us into this is factory farming. I, for most of my life, I was vegetarian, as so many people are, but I certainly hadn't devoted my life to animal rights issues. I just thought, well, it's a personal choice. And when I learned about factory farming and the way that animals are treated, I thought, this isn't a personal choice. This is a society built on such astonishing cruelty. I felt like I had to devote my life to trying to do something about it. And certainly, also, I didn't know anything was wrong with eggs or dairy before I learned about factory farming. So I saw this movie last night. I watched it, very excited that it was going to teach people about this. And it is this super cute movie. And it will get kids to open up their hearts to chickens and even to rats. A couple of the characters are rats. But what it doesn't do is even hint at what factory farming is like. In fact, the storyline, and I don't think I'm giving away anything important, is this idea that the chickens on this farm get drugged in such a way that, or almost lobotomized, such that they don't even know that they're in danger, so that they go to their deaths happily. And they had actually looked at doing this with farmed animals and talk about doing something to their brains so that they won't be stressed. But they haven't done that yet. And hopefully that won't be the plan, and that we might be able to encourage people to switch to plant milks, etc. But what I thought I wanted to do today is, in just a minute or two, do a little bit of a factory farming 101, so that people who think that what it looks like in Chicken Run is what factory farming is will know that this is what factory farming actually looks like for chickens. And so I sent Tony over a couple of photos of battery cages. And then battery cages were actually banned in California recently, but they got replaced with colony cages. And as you'll see from the photo I sent, and I hope you've got that, Tony, ready to go. I know you told me that you did. That's the video. And you know what? This will do too. So this is, that's a video of, we can just keep this going. This is a video of what battery cages look like. And this is how, on a factory farm, hens live their whole lives. And it's very, very different from in Chicken Run. And then these here are hens on a factory farm. So the idea that Chicken Run in any way shared that with folks was, it just didn't. And I also had sent over, these are, those are egg farm factory cages. Tony, I hope you've also got the broiler chicken video there too.
So are we saying that this is a lot different than what's depicted in the movie? Right.
And I just wanted for people to see that chickens on egg farms in those cages, I wanted people to see the way that they live. And then here we have chickens on a broiler farm. And these guys are all packed into a shed. They never see the outdoors. They are bred so that they've reached their full weight by 6 weeks rather than the usual couple of years it should take. So most of these guys can't even walk and spend all of their days lying in their own excrement. And they have burns all over their chest. And this, what we're seeing here on the screen, is their life. This is the life that we give animals. These guys were called broiler chickens. The other ones were egg-laying hens. And when we passed Prop 2 in California to give to take the laying hens out of the battery cages, as I mentioned before, they just ended up in slightly bigger cages. And even if folks buy cage-free eggs, we are not giving them a life worth living. And this is, thank you, Tony, this is cage-free eggs, who, without a doubt, it was worth doing. And it's better, yes, if you're absolutely afraid to eating eggs, please buy cage-free, because then the guys can hop around and can spread their wings. But it's not really a life. And so, you know, I don't tell people what to eat, but I do encourage the media. And here we are, the media, and I'm so grateful for you guys to give us a chance to let people know the truth of what they are eating when they are eating eggs under modern farming conditions. It's not like chicken run. It's not a life that's worth living. And no, the animals haven't been drugged in any way not to know what's coming. It's all pretty horrible. So I wanted to share that. But the good news is that I know Mark loves to go out with a happy story. And something that's been all over the internet for the last couple of weeks, and I didn't see it until it appeared in the Washington Post and then the Dallas Morning News, is a little chicken named Nubz, who apparently it was a little rescue chicken, and he had his feet had been eaten away by some mites, bits of his feet, so he couldn't walk properly. So his human mum decided to try some booties on him, and then posted some photos and videos of Nubz walking around in these booties. And people on social media were so excited by this that they started sending him video of their booties. And here's the
cute
of Nubz in his little booties.
That's funny.
And I shared a Washington Post gift link, actually, so that people can look at some of the other photos. And there's also some video, which maybe Tony will share with us.
Probably don't have time for it because we have to wrap up the show. And I'm so sorry for cutting you short, but that is
totally
so
fine.
Yeah.
But I wanted to share that just so that people would know what life for a chicken could be like compared to what we do to these guys on these factory farms.
Cute. Yes. Karen, Dawn, thank you for bringing us that story. That is awesome. Look at him walking around in those. Very cool.
Hi, it's Mark, and I thought that was great. Hit the notification bell. You'll know whenever there's a new video being dropped, and please subscribe to our channel to help us save the universe.